What's up, it's Megan and welcome back to the studio. So today I kind of wanted to go over some current favorites that I am loving right now, and I'm not going to hold you. I did film this whole video before and then I accidentally deleted like the first half of it. So I'm just having to refilm the beginning. So if you see a completely different makeup look, that was from the original footage. But yeah, I have quite a bit of new favorites that I'm loving right now. So if you want to see what my current favorites are, then let's go. First things first is definitely my Lawless glosses. You guys, these glosses are freaking amazing and they are so underrated. They do have a nice plumping effect to them. They are not uncomfortable at all, but the gloss and the shine that it gives is absolutely insane. My favorite, of course, that I would use every single day is this one right here. It's called Rosy Outlook and it's just a clear. This is the bigger packaging, thank goodness, because I go through it a lot. But look at that. It's not sticky. It is creamy. I like to say creamy instead of thick because I feel like when people think of thick, they think of like uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable at all. It doesn't sink into the lines of your lips. Like, this is just such a good gloss. And surprisingly, I've been reaching for this one. Normally I do not like red gloss. It's not that I don't like it, I just don't normally reach for it. Like, my eye goes to the nudes, okay? But this has the perfect tint of red to where if you put it over a nude lip combo, it just looks juicy. I'm also in love with the applicator. Because of the curve, it just hugs my lips so perfectly and gives me the most beautiful application. This is another lip product that I'm loving right now. They are the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasms. I have fair medium and medium deep. Fair medium is a really pretty light shade, and then medium deep is richer and again such a beautiful color. These also have a plumping effect to them. That's just something that I love to have in a gloss, is the plumping effect to it, because I just feel like it makes your lips look so much juicier, fuller, and also my lips are not symmetrical. I noticed over my pregnancies that one side of my lip just got taller than the other. I don't know what that's about, but when I use a plumping gloss, I notice that it just helps everything look more symmetrical. I like to take medium deep and kind of put it on the outside, and then I'll go in with the lighter one, fair medium, for the center. And I just feel like the lips look so good. They do tingle, but it's not like too much of an uncomfortability. They also smell really good. I adore the packaging. I think it is so stinking cute. And when these go out, I will definitely be buying them again. It's the perfect shade, especially fair medium. Also, the formula has a little bit more slip than the Lawless, and they are not sticky whatsoever. And then I have one more lip product. I might as well get these out the way. This is from Fenty. This is her Intensive Recovery Lip Mask. I use this every single night after my skincare. This is in the shade Plush Puddin. It says intensive and it ain't lying. She is a thick mama, okay? But when you put it on, it just coats the lips. Like, anytime my lips feel a little chapped or dry, I will put this on and immediately, like, it gives me relief. Okay, the chappedness is gone. This is so good, and it works great as a night treatment, which again is what I use it for. Put on at night, I wake up and my lips are just soft and supple. I really love this. These are by It Cosmetics. They're the sun blushes. They're so good, and I don't feel like anybody is really talking about them that much, which is kind of weird to me. It's glass, it's luxe, it's sturdy, and you get a good amount of product in this. This is shade Sunray, and then this one is shade Sun Gaze, and it's just the perfect orangey blush, and it looks so good on the skin. You can definitely build it up if you wanted to. This is the deeper one right here, but just look, like, they're so good, and you see how easy it was to apply it. It doesn't catch on the skin, it doesn't drag, pull, it literally glides on like butter. Just give me pigment and let me play and do my thing, and these definitely are that for me. As a black girl, orange blush is everything. It's so good on our complexion, and these are like the perfect shade. The next one is from Danessa Myricks. It is her new Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I use shade number 12, and let me tell you something about this concealer, okay? She has a softer matte finish. I get hesitant to say matte. I feel like it leans more natural because I don't want you to think that it's overly drying. It is not at all. The coverage is there. The blendability is beautiful, but it does just give a really pretty soft veil on your face. Because of the undertones of some of these shades, they are awesome for also correcting any discoloration on your face. So sometimes if you choose the right shade, you might not even have to color correct. Like, it's already in here for you. Love that for us. And don't be fooled, even though she looks small, she is mighty, and you get a lot of product in this. Like, this one has 0.32 fluid ounces, and that is more than a lot of the standard concealers that are on the market right now. If you have oily skin, definitely try this. I've used this on mature skin with a client, and it looked absolutely stunning under her eyes as well. And it is buildable. Even though it has that soft matte finish, you can build it up and you're not gonna look cakey. I have a couple powders that I'm loving right now. The first one is from Hourglass. It is the Vanish Airbrush Press Powder. This is not new really, but it's new for me, okay? And it works so good. It is one of the most blurring press powders I've ever put under my eyes, and I use shade Translucent Tan on all the highlighted parts of my face. If you want to look blurred, if you want a really good touch-up powder, I would highly recommend this one. Cute, sleek packaging, I'm here for it, but this just is one of the powders that I use to set. Like, I'll put on my concealer, I will put on a different setting powder, and kind of use this more so even as a finishing powder kind of in the highlighted parts of my face, and it just makes everything so freaking smooth. And the other powder that I'm liking right now is from P.Louise. It is the new Power Powder or Powder Power. I don't know which one it is, but it is just for the under eyes, and she came out with 30 shades of this just for the under eyes. I do have a review up on TikTok right now if you really want to see what this looks like in action. But honey, she ain't to be played with. She is full coverage, blurring, highlighting, brightening, all the things. I go in with a velour puff, and I do see why they say to use a fluffy brush, because she is so full coverage. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, if you choose a shade that's way too light, you gonna have to tweak. I have it under my eyes right now, just kind of right here in this little nugget, in this little pocket, and I use the shade Peanut. I will say with this, because it is a brightening powder, it's gonna apply about a shade lighter than what you see in the pan. So keep that in mind. What you see in the pan might be a little bit lighter when you apply it. So if I were you, if you think that it's your shade, go one shade darker. Because she has 30 shades, there are so many undertones to choose from, which I love. She made sure that every undertone for correcting and brightening was taken care of. The last makeup product I have is this one from Patrick Ta. It is the Major Glow Cream and Powder Light Reflecting Highlighter Duo. With Patrick, he's all about doing the powder first and then the cream. If you are looking for a highlighter that you want to see from outer space, she ain't the one for you. If you do want a highlighter that just makes you look hydrated, it makes you look healthy, red carpet ready, you know, she's gonna be your girl. And you can see it just looks so pretty. You can't tell where the thing stops and starts, and all I did was lightly graze it already. You want to go ahead and put the cream on top. Just is so it's so good. With Patrick Ta, he's a makeup artist that does a lot of red carpet looks. He's gonna have your skin looking like skin and looking healthy and hydrated and ready for flash photography. So that is one of the reasons why I love this so much. It looks so good on camera. It's a 2-in-1 product. If you want to use the powder by itself, you can. The cream by itself, you can mix it all together and have a good little moment. Let's jump into a couple skin things really quick. The first one is from TirTir. It is the Milky Skin Toner. I've had this for a hot minute, and it was just sitting on my shelf. And then I was on TikTok and I saw a lot of people using it, and I was like, hold on, I think I got that. I think that's on my shelf. And I grabbed it, and listen, I'm glad it's in a big bottle, okay? What I noticed about this toner that I love is the more you really work it into the skin, the creamier, the more just luxurious your skin begins to feel and hydrated, and you really feel this product working. Like, it really does hydrate. It contains chamomile extract, rice bran extract, and it is a Korean product. And you already know Korean skincare, they just hit different. It's an amazing skin prep for makeup. That's really what I use it for, is like right before I put my makeup on, I will use this toner, and it's so good. A body butter that I've been loving to use after my bath is this one from Josie Maran. It's the whipped argan oil. It's like rubbing off and everything. Honey, she's used, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, when I get into bed and I have put this on, my husband is like obsessed with how I smell and how my skin feels, and I can't blame him. I'm climbing into bed like a butter cake. It just makes my skin so soft. I have very, very, very dry skin. That's why I have another product that I want to show you. It has a really pretty, fresh, kind of sweet scent to it. I need like 3 more of these. The product that I like to use right after is this one from Naturium. Am I pronouncing this right? I don't know. I really love this brand. You can find it at Target. I use so much of their skincare, and this oil has been so good for me as well. It's the Glow Getter body oil. Like, honey, we are glowing, and this is it fully rubbed in. Like, I can't rub it in no more. And look at what it's giving. Listen, I'm a glistening donut when I go to bed. It is so good. These two together, it hit different. The face moisturizer that I'm really loving right now is from SkinFix. This is the Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Peptide Cream. You can just pump some out, grab it, and I will put it on the back of my hand as well. Look, this is how I do my skincare. So what you're seeing on the back of my hand is how my skin looks when I go to bed. Don't play with her, Ryan. Don't play with her. This actually works. You know how there are sometimes you see products that say peptides and it is going to nourish and help, like, even out skin tone, texture, all the things. This one actually does what it says it's going to do. When I first tried this, I did have a little bit of texture on my skin, like I don't know what was going on, but I started using this along with the serum. Texture be gone. This is like one of my go-to moisturizers now. I can't get enough of this. A good exfoliant that I like to use, I try to exfoliate my skin like 3 to 4 times a week. Might be excessive. I'm not a dermatologist, but again, my skin just gets really dry and like I need it. But I love this one from Kiehls. It is not harsh on my skin at all, so I feel like I can use it more often in the week and I'll be okay. It's the Kiehls Rare Earth Deep Pore Minimizing and Polishing Powder Cleanser, and she's literally just like a powder. I like to scoop a little bit of water, sprinkle it onto this, rub it together, and it will create the exfoliant, and then you can just go ahead and wash your face. And let me tell you something, pores be gone. I have really bad pores, to me anyway. My pores are not the best right here in this area, and ever since I've been using this, I've definitely noticed my pores getting smaller and shrinking, and my skin just feels so much smoother. It's meant to purify the pores and polish the skin, and I can definitely attest to this. I did a campaign with Dove. They sent over several of their deodorants for me to try, and this one is Cool Essentials. It has like a cucumber on it, and I was like, ew, I ain't trying to smell like nobody's salad. Okay, did not think I was gonna like it. Typically I don't really like cucumber scent. I get so many compliments, and it's because of my freaking deodorant. Like, what the heck, it smells so good, you guys. She potent, she's strong, she rich. You're gonna spray her and you're gonna smell her. My arms need the strength of the mighty hand of God. A lot of deodorants don't really last that long for me, but I noticed that this one does. I thought because it was cucumber it was gonna smell nasty, and I was like, heck to the nah friend. She smells good. And the last thing I want to share is my current fragrance that I have been obsessing over. It's actually from Philosophy. Philosophy has really grown on me with their skincare, their body wash, their fragrances. Like, Philosophy, girl, we need to link because I am kind of obsessed with you right now. As you can see, this is the Radiant Grace perfume, and look at how much I have left. Like, your girl is running low. Feels like a warm hug. Very warm, very floral, very feminine. I really love this one. And then the other one that I love that I just got not too long ago, but I haven't stopped putting it on, is the Summer Grace. It says, laying in the sun, the summer air smells of sheer solar florals while your cares float away. And that is what I get from this too. It's just a perfect summer fresh scent. All right, I feel like that was a good list, a good well-rounded list of my current favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what some of your current favorites are. I will have all of mine linked in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will have some more videos coming up soon, I promise. I'm trying to get back to once a week over here. Like the video if you liked it, share it if you love it, and I will talk to you guys later.